Hey there, everybody. I am starting a new segment on my channel called Paul's Sidedeck Tech. It might just be called My Sidedeck Tech. And it may not be like the most broken cards to put in your side deck, but these are just ideas. You know, some of you guys are going to love them, some of you guys are going to hate them, some of you guys are going to say, well, I just don't have room. And those are all valid, but I'm just going to show you something I've been putting in lately that have been just devastating people. It does require some skill. And you have to make sure just to play it at the right time. You can't just play it on the very first card that your opponent plays against you. But here it is. It's called Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell. It's an old counter trap card from back at IOC days. And what you do is you discard it. It's a counter trap. So when your opponent plays a spell, you activate this. You discard one spell from your hand, and you negate their spell card and destroy it, and all the copies of that spell card for the rest of the duel. So you can probably already start thinking of cards that have multiple copies in the deck that are just broken nowadays. So I will name a few in case you can't think. My first target is MST. Now that there's three, negate the first one, and most likely the rest of your back row, unless you're playing a deck with a lot of destruction, most of your back row is going to be safe. You can save your Solemn Judgment or your bribe for that heavy storm. Sarco. People still play 2 to 3 Sarco in some decks. I've even seen an agent deck that runs multiple Sarcos, and they Sarco like a Venus, and then they'll play Tour Guide or something into Levier. Levier will bring back Venus. Venus will pay for Shine Balls, and then everything just goes crazy. Now that Levier is getting a lot of play, I've seen Gold Sark at multiples. Let's see. Smashing Ground, I don't see much as anymore. I see some in Glad Beasts, and maybe in the new gadget, so watch out for those. There are multiple swords. I doubt you'll play that, but people are playing 3D Fishers and Glad Beasts and Samurai and quite a few decks, so watch out. Lances and Chalices. Some people play 2 or 3. Most people just play 2. It's just something to think about. I doubt you'll see a lot of that. I think this card's going to start seeing some play. So, there's another option. If you play machines like Karakuri or gadgets or cybers, system down something, you're going to see side decked against you. Most people don't play cross out anymore. I think this card's going to be really hot, Instant Fusion. People will play 2 to 3. Sorry for all the sniffing, guys. I got allergies. Creature Swap in the level 1 deck, or some people call it Mystic Piper Chaos. Some people still play Solidarity. I play it with my Jirax, or Burden of the Mighty. Shrink really doesn't see play anymore. This is one of the biggest cards that you're going to see right there, Super Poly. Super Poly, Miracle Fusion, Parallel World Fusion, and E-Call are all cards you're going to see multiples of over and over and over, and you're going to get so freaking tired of them, it's just going to drive you crazy. So, Curse Seal negates the first one, and then all the other copies of it. So, they can't even... Yeah, it says they can't even use them. So, I guess it gets sent to the grave because it says, including the spell that was destroyed, cannot activate the same name. Oh yeah, it doesn't say destroy them, so it doesn't send them to the grave. It just says they can't activate them. So, if they draw them, it'd also be a dead draw. They can discard them with a card, so it's not exactly like Prohibition, but they can discard them with their Green Carnation or whatever. Another good card, guys, is Dark World Dealings. You're going to see a lot of that lately. Hand Destruction might get multiples in there, but I doubt it because it doesn't really work with Dark Worlds. But anyway, guys, this is a great side deck card. I play 2 of them in most of my side decks, sometimes 3. I know discarding a spell card kind of hurts, but for instance, if you play Fabled, you don't really run hardly any traps. Lightsworn doesn't run hardly any traps, so this is a good side deck card for a lot of you guys when you're getting tired of getting killed. I think those E-Hero decks are going to be amazing. I'm already getting my butt kicked at my locals by them, so check this card out. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.